You're asking how to make a successful business plan. It's a really good question, and there's a lot I could throw at you, but I'll keep it simple. My name is Brando Linick, and welcome. I appreciate you for connecting with me in this quick, like 2.5, 3-minute video. And best tip I would give you is there's a lot of different roads you could take in the beginning. The traditional road, which is something a lot of people do. I've done it myself, where you're dealing with supplies, inventory, employees, all that stuff. And unless you thoroughly enjoy dealing with that, which if you do, go for it. But if you want to create a high profit margin, alright, if you don't want to go through the draining of business planning, alright, emotionally, physically draining of, looking at what you can afford, what you can't afford, how many employees you're going to need, what equipment supplies you're going to need, taking the traditional approach that is, alright, if you don't want to go through that, I would advise you learn how to build a business online. If you want to create a very successful business plan, the best business plan that you could tap into is one with the least amount of headaches, alright, just from my personal experience. And the least amount of headaches is the one with the least amount of overhead. Not saying that there's no work required, that you don't have to put in any work, or that you're going to get rich quick. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about any of that, alright? But building a business online eliminates all those factors. It takes the weight off your shoulders. And my story with this goes back about a year ago when I came across a person who was building a business online without supplies, equipment, inventory, shipping and handling, employees, and they're building a business very lucratively, traveling around the world, wherever there's internet access. So it was highly profitable and successful. And because they were doing this, I started to model and copy what they were doing. Less than a month and a half and a bit later, I was able to work my butt off, work really hard, and learn some things, and create a full-time income for myself, walk away from corporate America, and put my traditional business off to the side, and I haven't looked back since. And I share that with you because if you want to start a successful business plan, best business plan is, like I said, the one with the least amount of stress, headaches, and if you want to save yourself a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, learn to build a business on the internet in a way that can get you the results that you want, whether that's to travel the world, whether it's to spend more time with your family, whether it's to move into a bigger, better home. Alright, learn to leverage what you're already using right now to your benefit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this made sense to you. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more information about how to build a business online without having to go through the business planning headache of what you can afford, what you can't afford, are you going to need supplies, equipment, how many employees you're going to need, alright, what size and location is going to be for your store. Without going through any of that, if you want to learn how to build a business online, if this makes sense to you, connect with me on my site, check it out. If you're willing to put in work, not afraid of learning, it's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put a link in the description, connecting with you from there personally. And I look forward to seeing your success story, regardless of if you connect with me or not, and seeing you on the beaches of the world. Take care.